whose line is it anyway? I don't always do the stupid voices.
Hello. Now we come to the show in the series and we piece together all the bits of recordings we weren't able to fit into our regular programs, creating something a bit like Frankenstein's monster, and hopefully just as funny to look at. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Now we come to a game called Superheroes. This is for everybody, but we'll start with you, Greg, and we're going to give Greg Proops a sort of status as a superhero, and then he'll be joined by all the others, and the next person on, he'll give them some superhero status, and so on down the line. But they're superheroes and they're dealing with some crisis. Can you think of a good crisis for them to deal with?
The sun lowers its prices.
The sun lowers its prices. And there was Major in an air crash. So there's some world leaders in an air crash. So you're solving that. You can solve it or try not to. Now what sort of superhero is Greg? Jellyman. Jellyman. Jellyman's good, isn't it? So let's go for Jellyman. Okay?
You got a different jelly here.
Oh, right. What jelly do you have in America, then?
We call it Jell-O.
Oh, well, there. Well, simultaneous translation, if you like, as we go along. So anytime I say jelly, I mean Jell-O in America, okay?
And anytime I say naff git, that means Clive Anderson. And I thank you. I'll be here the rest of the night. These are my friends.
Do you want to sit down now?
No, I'm pretty much done, yeah.
Yes.
Can we start?
Yes.
Well, I'm out of my mold and ready to go. I love to hit my tummy and watch me wiggle. Marshmallows. I better turn on the World Crisis Monitor and see what's... Oh, my goodness! There's a plane with all of the world leaders on it. However unlikely that may seem, the plane looks like it's going down. I hope my friends get here soon.
Hello, Jellyman. I see you're set.
Yes, thank God you're here. Mandarin Orange? Thank God you're here, orangutan boy.
Oh, no problem. Look, oh, my God.
The world leaders are going down in a plane.
All of them. A lot of them look like me.
I hope other help comes soon.
Me too. I'm here just in time, whoever the bloody hell I am. Thank God you're here, male model guy.
Stop the plane going down!
I don't know. We need more help.
I arrived as quickly as I could.
Thank goodness you're here, Mr. Continuous Unfunny Pun Man.
Look, the plane's going down.
Darn. Oh, well, of course it's going down. That's plain to see.
Go save them. Go save them.
I'll do some continual puns and the hot air will lift up the plane.
No, wait, I've got a better idea. I'll point the way they do in catalogues.
Come on, then. Thanks for helping.
Well, I gotta be off. There's a new Charlton Heston movie out.
All right. Take care. Thank God another crisis averted. Now I can be served up for the Queen's dinner. Click.
All right. Now we go to a game called Whose Line? This is for Colin and Ryan. This is obviously the game of the album. No, what are you doing? Colin and Ryan, you're acting out a scene, inserting these lines. Sorry, I just got lost on the ruling there. And you pull those out of your pocket. These lines have been suggested by the studio audience, or they've written down, and you pull them out in the course of the improvisation. And one of you is going to a private detective because you suspect your wife is cheating on you, or something like that. But you incorporate those 2 lines each in the improvisation.
Hi, Phil Blazer?
Yeah.
I need your help.
Your wife's going around?
How'd you know?
I'm a dick.
Wow. I knew you were a dick. Detective, I saw on the door there. Phil Blazer, detective. Never put sticky tape on hairy places. That's good advice. That's why I came.
It's my motto. I may change it because it doesn't seem to bring in the people.
The point is, I've been watching her, and I see different men going into our house every day.
Oh. You know, my mentor, the other guy.
Jim Blazer?
Yes, he always used to say to me, I hope you remember to take the cat out of the fridge.
That's important, I guess.
Well, it is for the cat.
I wonder if they ever put tape on him.
That's beside the point. What does your wife look like?
Well, she's tall, blonde hair, brown nose. He sucks up and works a lot.
I see.
I don't know, I don't want to have to do anything drastic. I don't want to have to commit murder. I don't want to wake up the next morning and see the headlines in the paper. Is that what you call dress sense?
I see what you mean.
Yeah. Point is, I want you to do something about it.
I will.
And I want you to do something about it.
I will.
And unless there's anything you can say to me right now, you're the man for me.
Well, I guess I have to say something then, for I am the man for you. When did you learn to limbo dance?
Thank you, Alexander. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Very good. Now we come to song style. Josie Lawrence is going to make up a song on the spot with the assistance of our resident Mr. Maestro. No, he's actually Mr. Vranch, Richard Vranch. So you do a love song for us, but make it about a garden implement of some sort. Anyone have a favourite garden implement?
Shears.
Shears.
Right.
Oh, you want the whole tool shed, you want? I think, yes, how about secateurs? That's a nice, easy rhyming thing, isn't it? Or garden shears. I'll give you the choice. Garden shears and or secateurs.
Thank
nice
you,
love
Clive.
song.
I'm sitting here in the gloom. I once was a bright shining bloom. I love you, heaven knows, but you're making me die like a dying rose. I'm sick of you and I'm sick of tears, secretaries. Oh baby, I love you dear. When you cut so sheer. Come on baby, I'm over the moon. Take out your shears and give me a prune. Baby, baby, I love you so. Cut me back closely and watch me grow. I'll love you for many years, my darling secretary.
Let's do alphabet now. This is for Tony and Mike for to come down, and they have to do a scene. They have to speak successive lines starting with successive letters of the alphabet. Very straightforward. Don't have to start with A there. You've got a favourite letter?
I.
Q or I? I think Q is a good one. You start on Q and you end on Q. And you're two pilots landing a plane, presumably. Starting on Q.
Quentin, can you open up the flaps? We're coming in pretty fast.
Right.
Sure is wild the way you work those wing flaps.
Terence, there's something I've been meaning to tell you, and I'd like to tell you before we land.
Under duress, I hope.
Very duress, yes.
Well, spit it out.
Xerxes is my name. It's not Quentin after all.
You know, I'd suspected that for quite some time.
Zero Foxtrot Bravo. We're going to bank around the airport a couple of times.
Altitude seems to be holding up.
Bloody hell! The petrol is falling out of the back of the plane.
Core blimey, Gov, we're gonna crash!
Die! We're gonna die!
Enough asphalt roll! Quick, hit in the emergency fuel tank, try to get some speed up, we'll come back in slow!
Fuel tank's fractured!
Great leaping lungfish, we're gonna toast!
Help!
In case of an emergency, scream real camp. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of good.
Jeanette! Quick! Serve us some coffee!
Knowledge of her name is not going to help us out of any situation, for crying out loud!
Leave her alone! She's my wife, as if you didn't know.
My woman, as if you didn't know.
Nanette, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Switzerland.
Oh, Nanette, you've been down there the whole time!
Please, Nanette, not now! We're going to crash!
Question.
Very good version of that. Now we go to a game called Film Dubbing. This is for Ryan and Josie. You'd like to come forward and you have to dub on a new soundtrack to a piece of film. from which the original soundtrack has been removed. And basically, add a story on this. Somebody's looking for a new female lead in an opera. That'll be you, I think, Josie. And away you go when it starts, which is about now.
Oh, sir, how are the auditions going, sir?
Look, I don't care what you pull out of that hat.
Oh,
You got to be able to sing.
I've got my photo in one of those letters, sir.
Don't like it,
Sir,
don't like it,
look at
don't
my
like it,
photo,
don't like
look
it,
at
don't
that.
like it.
So where's mine gone? Oh, bleeding hell. I'm a really good singer. Won't you give me a try, sir? Won't you?
Well, I'll have to give you a chance, I
Please.
suppose.
Oh,
Hey,
I can see it,
can
yeah.
you do impressions? Any impressions at all? Do one for me.
Impression?
Yeah, you
all
know,
right, then,
impressions. Karl Marx, you know.
Oh, well, I suppose I could try. Hello, Chuck. Cilla Black. And... Oh,
No, that's not very good, is it?
no, I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, well, I'll just take this off, hang it over a rafter,
Oh,
and
you're
hang
going to
myself.
take your clothes off, sir? Well, I'm not that kind of girl.
You're not. Every girl's that type of girl. Take a look at this.
No, if you're taking your trousers off.
I suppose you'd like me in a little nightie, would you? Would that satisfy you? Oh, or maybe some...
No, oh.
Forgot the lederhosen.
Go
Get the lederhosen. Go get it now and you can have the part. Just go get it. Go get it. And lather it down with some Vaseline. Yeah, I'll be back here.
Now we've come to a game called Standing, Sitting, Bending. This is for Colin, Ryan and Tony to come on down. You've got 2 chairs to have with this. Quite a simple game, this. At any given time in the improvisation, one person has to be standing up, another person has to be sitting down, another one has to be bending over. And if the bending over one stands up, then the standing up person has to bend down, and so on. Should we give a suggestion where 3 people might meet and get into these positions? Dentist. Your house. So it's not you're importune for friends, but the dentist is pretty good. Yes, try out the dentist, and away you go.
I don't mind telling you, I'm a little nervous.
No, there's no need to be nervous. Is there, Nurse Wilkinson?
Let's just say your nurse looks a bit tense, that's all.
No, I just ate some bad garlic today.
Now, where does the pain seem to be?
Well, you can see by the x-ray here that it's a little painful in the 3rd bicuspid.
That's right. I've never seen an X-ray that bad
Perhaps
before.
I should take a look.
Yes.
It does look, looks like it may be a painful scratching.
Oh, appendix? Appendix as well?
Appendix as well, I'm afraid so. But we offer a fully comprehensive health service here, don't we, Nurse?
Yes, we do.
Tell me about it.
All right, I will. We do all kinds of work for absolutely free, and do you know why?
No.
Yes, I'll tell you why.
That's overstating the case, Nurse.
Is it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Well, aren't you forgetting about me? Why, you're taking my appendix out through my mouth? Is that what you're going to say?
We'll do what we like in the cause of medical science.
Well,
Will you indeed?
Yes.
I don't think I want to have my teeth done here. Quite frankly.
I'm a registered nurse, and I'm going to pull teeth if it takes all day.
Are you indeed?
Yes.
Well, what will you do if I just leave this office right now? I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'll stay. Maybe I'll leave. Maybe I'll stay.
Well, maybe I'll just stay.
Yeah. Thank goodness we sold a lot of advertising there, because I've finally done the scoring. Now we move on to a game called Props. Josie and Ryan, you have to use that and come up with as many different ways of using it as possible in the time available. I don't know what it is in real life, but it's got an equity card, obviously. And Greg and Mike, you've got to come up with different ways of using those things. They're more obviously incomprehensible things. Right, I'll buzz between the 2 pairings as I get the idea. Away you go, starting with you over there, Ryan and Josie.
Ever been flying before?
Soon they will realize the land of the lamp people is superior to their earth.
I love you.
I'm Suction Boy.
You're right, there's water around here somewhere.
How long you been a silicone implant?
Starting to shift a little.
It's a pretend man kit.
Pretend man kit that finds water.
Well, Mrs. O'Reilly, we baptized your child, but it slipped right down through the font here.
Okay, let's end that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now we come to a game called Questions Only. It's for Colin and Ryan. So to come down. Now, what they have to do in this is just act a little scene, but they can only speak in questions. Is that understood? Of course it is. Now, one of you is trying to buy a motorcycle from the other. That's the scene I'd like you to do, because you must only speak in questions. Where you go?
Can I help you?
Is your motorcycle for sale?
Doesn't it have a sign on it?
Why are you so nasty?
Would you like to give it a try?
Can I?
Why not?
How does it work?
Haven't you ever ridden on a motorcycle before?
Do I look like I've ridden a motorcycle before?
Why don't you just get on and give it a try?
Do you know who you're talking to?
Aren't you Wally Beaver?
Does the name Pope Paul mean anything?
Is that who you are?
Am I Catholic?
Aren't you the greatest motorcycle rider in the world?
Is Gandhi skinny?
Doesn't the metal feel great between your thighs?
Am I supposed to know about these things?
Mind if I hop in the back with you?
Could I stop you? What's that?
Haven't you fought one of those before?
Now we go to Party Quirks. This is an ever-popular game, and it's going to feature the ever-popular Tony Slattery as the host of a party. All the others are guests of the party, and in front of them got envelopes. Inside the envelopes, they'll see a way of behaving, a quirk, and they have to incorporate that into their improvisation, and Tony has to guess what it is. And if you do, it's great, I suppose, and if you don't, well, we carry on to the next game. So, Tony, come on down, and if the others come in ready to come in through that imaginary front door, which you can't see, obviously, because it's imaginary, and I'll make a doorbell noise for each of you to come in.
Oh, well, I'm expecting my party guest soon, but I just can't tear myself away from Good Morning with Anne and Nick. Oh, never mind. Here's my first guest. Hello, Greg, come on in.
It's all right. I'll stand out here in the cold, whatever. No, go on. Have fun with your friends. I'll just stand here.
You miserable git. Come on in. Come on in and get some food and shut the door.
No, I brought food. I brought soup. I brought kishka. I brought gefilte fish. Here, eat, darling. You look terrible. You haven't had any. You're wasting your bait in nothing. Oh, go get it. It's one of your friends.
Oh, I'm glad I came.
Nice to see you, Tony. It's lovely to see you. Have you met my Jewish mother?
Oh, you scared me.
Oh, why don't you go and crab off? Hello. Come on in.
Thanks for inviting me to your party, man.
That's all right.
Have a seat with me, please. Have a seat with me. Hey, Dip. Chips. Dip. Chips.
I don't know who you are, but it's a lot of fun.
I wonder where second place is.
I wonder as well, obviously.
I am first, for I am much higher than you. You must be second.
That's right, yes.
Oh, my anthem.
Yes, I put it on the CD especially, your anthem.
Did you?
Yes.
May I get some ice for my drink?
Yes, of course.
Plenty of ice.
Plenty of
I
ice.
love ice.
You like ice.
Slipping and sliding on ice.
Come on, last guest, Tony. He's giving lots
I
of
haven't
clues
had a
there.
first guess yet. Well, I thought you were the Pope, but you're not. That's just my...
Close. Keep going.
Ooh, Cardinal Richelieu.
Cardinal Richelieu, yes, it's an Olympic tobogganist. Well done, because... Now let's go on to a game called Bartender. This is for Josie Lawrence. She's going to be the bartender. The others are going to come down and sing their problems or make remarks to her, but singing them, this will be done with the assistance of Richard Branch at the piano, and Josie will reply, also singing, also with Richard Branch at the piano or any other instrument he needs. And Ryan's going to come on down. He's forgotten something. Does anyone suggest what he might have... He's drinking to forget. What's he drinking to forget? Trying to forget his wife. All right. Well, you're hoping anyway. So, wife. You're trying to forget your wife? Take it away. Ryan.
What's your problem?
Tell you in a second. I used to go to bed with someone next to me. Now the empty sheets on the pillow are all I can see. My wife is no longer right there at hand. and it's hard to find a wife in a man.
Well, you know, some husbands are lying, cheating, brazen, utter skunks.
I know.
Some husbands are people who sit in bars and are bleeding lousy drunks. Your wife should have left you, that's easy to see. And I tell you why, 'cause that wife was me.
Very good. Right here. Now then. Okay, let's bring Mike McShane into it. Now, what's Mike's problem? Bad breath will be fine. Bad breath, okay?
Stop these all these weight references. I've never heard them before. Original material. What is it?
It's bad breath.
Bad breath.
Bad breath. Okay, away you go.
There you go.
Very good.
Halitosis is the bane of my existence. The funk from my mouth has utterly no resistance. It smells like a skip full of seagull poo. It smells like 8-week-old horsey glue. I have no friends at all. Tell me, bartender, what can I do?
Well, you have... Well, you have to do something. Else you'll have this terrible thing until you reach your death.
I know.
It's really awful to have this terrible affliction. We know it as halitosis or sometimes bad breath. There is only one thing that I can think of to get you out of this rut. And that is always, my darling, to keep your mouth shut.